Hello and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul Izzah Binti Amir and my metric number is 2018429514 and we are from JBA1145F.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Hasif bin Subarni.
And I am Nurul Amirah Binti Ahmad Zamzury. So for today's video presentation, we will talk about the manufacturing process of Apple's products.
For company background that we choose, which is Apple, Apple was founded by Steve Jobs in April 1976. Apple's first logo was drawn by Ronald Wayne, depicting Isaac Newton under an apple tree. After that, the Apple logo was designed again with the rainbow apple, and that shape is now used as Apple present logo. The Apple I, II, and III computers were touch-based machines. The iPod was released in late 2001. The iPod line came from Apple Digital Hub category when the company began creating software for the growing market of personal digital devices. 3 years later, the iTunes Music Store was launched, 2 million downloads in the first 16 days. The first version of the iPhone became publicly available on 29 June 2007. Apple then bought Beats, which made headphones and ran a music service for $3 billion in 2014. A year later, Apple released Apple Watch. So far, Apple has released 12th generation of iPhone, along with 8th version of iPad. The iPhone has one of the most widely used smartphones in the world, and its success has been credited with helping people. Apple became one of the world's most valuable publicly traded companies. In August 2018, Apple became the first $1 trillion US company in history.
Okay, so here is one of the problems that occur in Apple's company, which is supply chain interruption. Okay, these are all the points under the supply chain interruption. Firstly, as we know, during the COVID-19 outbreak, many companies affected, and one of it is Apple. Apple has temporarily closed all of its retail stores outside of China until a further notice as part of an effort to mitigate the spread and protect their staff and employees. And this caused the mass production of Apple interrupted. Other than that, Apple also limiting their customers in purchasing the iPhones as it struggles to resume the full production in the midst of the coronavirus pandemic. And even after launching a new iPad Pro and also another 2 new Macs in that day. This caused the company now only allowing their customers to purchase only 2 units of the same iPhone model on its online store in several countries. And next point, in Apple company, not all the operations are moving at normal speed like before, because the flow of the components to assemble is still slow, and it will take another month or more to get parts moving steadily through the system. The operation slowed in the wake of lockdown across much of the world, and some areas are experiencing longer shipping timelines. And a 2-week lockdown in Malaysia is also affecting several key suppliers that have operations in the country. And for example, Micron Technology, which makes the memory chips for Apple devices, is also impacted. And Apple also has suppliers and operations in other countries that have been hammered by the virus, including Italy, Germany, UK, and South Korea. And this caused the production of Apple's product is slow. And at the last point, Apple was able to build only a limited number of test versions of the new models, and these struggles have yet to severely derail the 5G launch in the fall. This virus is likely challenging Apple's ability to design and test early versions of future products in Silicon Valley, which is grappling with a shelter-in-place mandate. The company has instated a remote work order to save for some mission-critical employees for all its office outside of China. For example, mass assembly is one of the part of Apple's supply chain, and the company and its many partners spend months or years in sourcing individual components that are assembled into final products. So any disruption in this complex network could slow the introduction of the future devices. And this happened due to the mass production that has been interrupted. So this is the solution taken by Apple company towards the problems that they face. So first, Apple has increasing production to meet the higher than anticipated iPhone demand, which means it increased the production to meet the higher demand of iPhone. And this company typically launch its new high-end iPhones around last September, so the virus is unlikely to have meaningful impact on those plans. However, the company is also preparing to begin mass production of a new low-cost iPhone in February, which is more at risk. So as we know, during the COVID-19 outbreak, iPhone has come out with the latest iPhone brand, which is iPhone SE with the lower cost. Apple company also has cut off the price of its latest iPhones in China ahead of a major online shopping festival, as it looks to continue the momentum it has seen following the gradual resumption of the world's second largest economy after the coronavirus lockdown.
Second, the delayed process of a new iPhone generation. The Star News reported that the new iPhone X will be launched in 2017. However, the iPhone X has run into more late-stage manufacturing problems, which causing additional incremental delay for shipping. The final production on the smartphone has not even started yet during the period. One major issue appears to have been challenges in manufacturing is the OLED display for the new device. The changes from fingerprints to Face ID is also the major problems of the delayed process. So for the feedbacks, the Apple fans may not be able to snap up their desired smartphone quite as soon as they might like. So they had to wait until the launch announced in 2018. So for the solution of this problem is the Apple team decided to take pre-order for the iPhone X begin on October 27 of 2017, and it will be shipped after November 3rd of 2017. And they came up with the idea of creating the name of iPhone X as the new generation of iPhone for their marketing purpose. Next, they made a longer battery health, improved camera quality, and as the first smartphone to use a Face ID as their latest achievement process. So until today, iPhone X has been sold 60 million units worldwide.
Last but not least is conclusion. As we know, Apple Inc. is very innovative and early adapters. Apple's products and services are clearly differentiated from those of its competitors. The company is economically in a good position and can expect to have growing stream of revenue and an increase in its share of the market every year for the near future. Apple is usually the first company to come out with a new product line before anyone else. It is very risky, but it seems to be working to Apple's advantage. This shows that taking risks can sometimes make or break you, and Apple has great potential and has a lot to improve. Although Apple is a well-known company, it still has issues or problems that they need to improve to maintain the image of the brand and the company. It is important to overcome the problems that have been faced as soon as possible to prevent the problem from getting worse that will affect the reputation of the company. If the company can overcome the problem that they have been faced, this will further strengthen the company's market. As a result, a stronger branding and customer loyalty will increase, and they will not turn towards other competitors. That's all from us. Thank you and stay safe.